feel good at the minute. My body feels good. 250 games is a lot when you think about it. And they do that for Coleraine. Fantastic. Love playing for the club, and since I made my first appearance, it was away to Glenavon, I think. David Platt was the manager. Must be about 8 or 9 years ago. So it's nice to get the 250, and I'm definitely looking to make a few more as well.
And when you made that first appearance, did you ever think you would hit a milestone like 250?
I don't think so. Obviously, when you're a young player like that, you don't think about things like that. Looking back now, I was a scrawny right winger. I didn't have a good game that day. Probably thought that 250, I could never probably have seen it, to be honest. And obviously I've went on and made a few appearances for other clubs as well. So no, for me personally, it's a nice milestone. I'm proud to have done it. But it's great to do it in a game like this. Away in Slovenia, you don't get these opportunities too often. And it's a nice game to hopefully make 250 appearances. I've selected, so it's great.
You went away for a bit and then came back. What was a major decision in coming back, and how have you felt in your time since being back?
Well, I think for me personally, Coraigne's close to my home. I've loved playing for the club. The time I left, it just felt like right at the time. I just felt like I wanted to go and and challenge myself and make a move. I'm happy with how things turned out there. I'm delighted to come back. The main decision for coming back's the manager and the club. Really, the club's in a really good position, challenging for trophies, and they've gone from strength to strength. We had a good season last year. We want to build on it. And as I said, the manager is someone who I really like working with. We get on well together and stuff, and I like working with him. I like his style of management, and the fact the club's in a good place, and you're challenging for trophies. It's not very easy to leave a club like Linfield. They come to Coleraine because realistically Linfield are always challenging for trophies at the right end of the table. So it just it's suited all round, to be honest, and we want to continue to challenge at the right end of the table. Well, this trip for me is even a wee bit of a new thing, coming to Slovenia with Oren as the manager, and I know he missed out last year because of a family holiday when we went to Serbia a couple of years ago. So it's good for me to see that side of him, but he's very much, you get what you see. He's a very fair manager. He's bang on the money with his tactics and the way he handles his players. So this trip here has been just the way Oren is, very relaxed, but at the same time, there's a lot of discipline in terms of the players know the boundaries and they're clear, and we've really had a relaxing time, and it's been very nice, and I think we're in a good frame of mind to play the game. You can't buy this kind of stuff. It's just brings all the players together. It gives them it's different than just a normal trip away, like say a pre-season trip away, because it's the competitive element of it, the match. Everyone's concentrating on the match, but then there is other distractions like initiation songs from new players, bedding new players in. Just seeing how players are, eating together every day, spending time together is something that we don't do as semi-professional players a lot. So it's great, and as I said, you can't kind of buy that stuff. And we've had a couple of new signings in who've bedded in really well, and it's fantastic to come and see different countries that not normally you would go to. So I've been lucky to go on a few trips over the years, but with Coleraine, we've been treated really well, I have to say. Now, even throughout the whole lockdown period, and the club have really looked after us really well. And this trip here, we've been treated really first class by the club. So we're all in a good frame of mind for the game tonight. But they're going to be a step up in class, I think, from the team we played last week. So we'll enjoy every minute of it and relish it. Coleraine haven't qualified for this round in Europe for a while. So first of all, we're representing the town, we're representing the north coast, and the Coleraine is a very community club. So we want to do everyone proud at Coleraine. And then the second thing you said there about all the players from different backgrounds coming together and stuff, you can't buy that. There's always banter, but there's a real good friendship and love between all the players, the way they go on, because this group's kind of been together for a while now. Albeit a few players have left and a few players have come in for various reasons, but the core group of players there, you know, like the Derry connection or the Coleraine connection and the Belfast connection. There's a nice group of players there, and they really do have a good bond between each other. And there's plenty of slagging, plenty of banter, but it's all really in good spirits. And as I said, we all get on really well. So I think there's a good foundation there at the minute for success. But I know when we go back after this trip, the Irish League's going to be coming on upon us, and all the other teams are in a good position too. So I think from my personal point of view, I think Coleraine is in good shape with the current squad they have. I think we've got a really good mix of players, and hopefully there's good things ahead for them. I think my personal hopes for the season are that we can get back up and running. We can get the fans back into the club, and we can get back to normal. Because I think as I said, we've got a really good squad at the minute. We've got four really well-known strikers who can score goals. We've got a good solid defence in our midfield. We've just signed a couple of players there who are going to add strength and depth to us. And then we've got Jamie coming back from injury. He's obviously a big blow for us at the minute. So I think we're in a good position, a good place. Hope for the season is we want to try and do better than last season. So the fact that we finished second is a great achievement for Coleraine, even though obviously we want to win the league. We've got the Irish Cup semi-final and had a hard luck in that game, and we've won the cup. So if we can do better than that, we'll be doing really well. If we can match it or and round that again, you would class it as another good season.